I don't even see the link to your thing. Like, I'm looking at your page right now, and the last thing that I see is Deal or No Deal.
If you refresh it, you should see me. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Welcome to Monkey in the Morning. I'm your host, Ranting Monkey. He's your co-host, Dax Orion. Say hi, Dax.
What's up, peoples?
Thank you, ex-Bubba Hotep. God damn it. Super first.
Starting strong.
Get it because I am first, and also I'll let myself out. No, thank you for the donation and for being first. I love first. I know a lot of creators don't, but when people put first, like on my videos when I used to make them, that to me was a big deal. That people even cared enough, to be like, I got it first.
You made videos?
I used to at one time.
I think I made a couple of those, but I don't remember anymore.
Can I just point out that a couple of people asked me when we were going to be streaming, but none of them, not one of them, said, Monkey, when are you going to be streaming? They were all like, where's Dax?
I love you people.
Oh, you bastards. I love you guys, but damn. Yeah. Y'all know how to hurt a man.
Yeah, you kick him in the nuts.
Yeah. How was work, man?
Not so bad. Just looking for a day where I don't have a problem. That'll be fun.
How many days you got left on this stretch?
Oh, what was that? Day 6 of 10. So what do I got?
Four
I got one closer, 3 to 11s for you, and then noon to 8, and then I'm done for a while.
Guys, I wasn't sure what we would be talking about tonight, and that's that one article still pissing me off. So we're gonna be talking about pap smears for men.
I saw that
because that makes a lot of fucking sense. We don't give a damn about medical science anymore. It's all about the feelings. And you know what? How about we jump into that?
Sounds good to me.
Expo Hotep says Scribe has trained us for formats. We take formats on this show and we crush them. We just beat them to death.
They hold back the creative juices.
Yes, they do. Prospero says, morning, I'm looking forward to my prostate exam. Let me bring that up. Campbell, thank you so much. Morning, kike lovers sucked any dicks this morning? I have not. It's not something I've ever done. I've heard it's fine. It's not for me. I'm very picky about the cream fillings I'm willing to eat. Like, when you get the Long John donut and somebody's filled it with that white fluffy cream. It's like, what the fuck did you do to my donut? That should have pudding inside. I will kill you with this donut. See, I'm very picky about what creams I'm willing to ingest. Where's this goddamn story? There it is. This comes to us from The Sun, and somebody when I posted this on Twitter, like, it's a tabloid. Like, it's not. That's not saying what they said isn't true. You shitbag. It is an old story though. It's from January of 2018, but it's making the rounds again. So let's have some fun with this. Women who identify as male are not being offered vital routine breast exam screenings and cervical cancer checks in case it offends them. But men identifying as women will be invited for cervical smear tests, even though they don't have a cervix. Because that makes a lot of goddamn sense. It's another one that hurts my brain, man. I apologize for the yawns, guys. The advice comes from a 24-page booklet published by Public Health England called Information for Trans People. The PHE booklet explains who we are inviting for screening. Trans people who register with their general practitioner as their birth sex will be invited to screenings appropriate to that. But if they register as the gender they identify with, they will not. Okay. Did you catch what that means? Here's what's happening. if you were born a woman and you're a trans man now, but you tell your doctor, hey, I was born a woman, I want to register as a woman, then they will send you a reminder, hey, it's time to come in to get your pussy scraped out. But if they identify as a man, they don't get told, which is fucking stupid because they still can get cervical cancer. Real quick, thank you, Terry Diamandis. Death before mild offense. I know, right? It's fucking retarded. And not just death, slow, painful cancer death. Campbell, thank you so much. They should be invited for a Zyklon B test. You know, I'm almost with you on this one because they're going to kill people. If a trans man born female registers as male, then he won't be invited for routine breast screenings at 50.
Oh, I love these people.
Or a cervical screening. However, if a trans woman registers as female, they will be routinely invited for cervical screening. That means trans woman, that's somebody who was born a man, they will be routinely invited for cervical screening. Now, granted, that should be a pretty easy test. The trans woman pulls down her skirt. There's a big old honking penis there. You can just go, nope, you don't have cervical cancer. But it seems kind of fucking retarded to me to even do this. Excuse me. Especially when their reasoning is it might offend somebody. Look, telling a trans woman that she may need to go in for a prostate exam, it's not offensive. It's just true. It's just true. It's what your body needs. It's what you need to be worried about. You don't need to be worried about a cervix if you don't have one. On the other side, you don't need to be worried about a prostate exam if you don't have one. I mean, if you're a trans man and you go for a prostate exam, you just want somebody to put a finger in your butt. That's not cool. That's not how you should it's not how you should be using the medical profession.
I mean, do some people actually show up to these things like, I'm ready for my cervix thingy? I mean,
no, but they probably take their little invitation and show it to all their friends. Look, see, I am a girl.
Yeah, that's what I imagine. Because what a waste of fucking time if they actually show up and it's like, hey, you know what? Test me for something you can't test me for.
Yeah. I mean, I wonder what a doctor would do in that situation. Now, if it's a trans woman comes in there with balls where the vaginal opening should be, that's a fairly simple answer. Get out of here. You don't have cervical cancer. But do you think if a trans man goes in there and bends over, and now the doctor's looking at a pussy and a butt instead of balls in a butt, do you think he like stops and like appreciates for a moment that he's not looking at a hairy ass and balls?
Well, one would hope.
He's just like, that's a nice change of pace. Thank you. You can go now. Thank you, Campbell. Feels before reels, let natural selection happen. Eve, you want to come hang out? And we're not so much talking about trannies as we're talking about the morons who are going to get them killed. I mean, it's as silly as this is. I mean, 900 women die of cervical cancer each year in Britain, and they're going to fuck around like this. And God, I identify as a man. Oh, well, then that cervical cancer will never get you, even though you have a cervix. Stupid shits. Eve, you didn't answer. Do you want to come hang out?
It doesn't matter. I'm sending her the link anyway.
Oh, there you go. Oh, God. The booklet warns any trans woman born male will have the same risk as a man and should consider access screening. Really? Really? You mean a trans woman needs to have her prostate checked? Then why the fuck aren't you inviting them no matter how they fucking identify? You know what their birth sex was? But it adds, if you were a trans woman, age 65, who is registered with the GP as female, you won't be invited for screening. It's like, look, you should do this, but we're not gonna. Because we're fucking stupid. Because we might offend you. We don't want to offend. Dax, sometimes this world makes me just want to beat my head against my table till my head opens up.
See, the problem is you're not actually doing that, whereas I'm not, that small myself. I just do it.
Camel again, thank you. Suicide will get them before the cancer, mentally ill. Some of them, I suppose. If a woman who could lose my place in line and this is malpractice, or I'm a woman who could lose my place in line and this is malpractice. You're absolutely right. Hey, sweetie, how you doing?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm annoyed.
I say, what's the dumb shit we're talking about today?
A decision in Britain to not notify people of necessary medical exams because of how they identify with their doctor.
If I identify as a rhesus monkey, can I go to like a veterinarian?
Over there, apparently.
I think I might try that.
So just to recap for you, Eve.
So what you're saying is that trans men are not getting notifications that they need to get checked for cervical cancer.
Yes.
And trans women who still have their testes are not getting notifications for, prostate cancer checks.
Oh, yeah. Trans men are not getting notice that they should have
because they're afraid to hurt
cancer.
people's feelings.
Yes.
Oh, so important feelings.
Yeah, I mean, look, when you're dying of cancer, you still want to have those good feelings.
Because as soon as you started talking about it, I'm like, I don't even have to hear the article. I don't even have to hear the rest of the article. I know exactly where this is going.
Again, the reason look, it's dumb. It is really dumb. But they're going to get people killed. If the whole reason of, notifying the public, especially over there where they have the NHS and this is all publicly financed, so they're like, hey, you guys should come in and get that prostate screening. But because you said, look, I'm actually a female, they're going to go, oh, well, never mind. However, the person born a woman who identifies as a man will get a notice to come have their prostate checked, even though they don't fucking have one.
Love it.
I mean, I've had this discussion with Sanguine, who talks about like when you have the differences between like heart attack symptoms between men and women are different.
Mm-hmm.
And like if you're attending someone and you don't know what their biological sex is because their gender says they should be another thing, and it's like that's a very important thing that a doctor needs to know, that anyone giving you medical treatment needs to know. And if they don't know to be looking out for these symptoms because you're there,
Johnny Hellcat, thank you. Can you dead name a prostate? Oh my god.
That's a good question.
In this case, the doctors still know.
Yeah, even if they know, it's just
they know, and they're not giving them the right information. That's fucking malpractice. It is forced malpractice.
Mm-hmm.
Some days, man. Some days.
That's the thing that always kills me about people who are just such big opponents of people transitioning, is that they always make the argument of, well, I'm not going to play into a delusion. The problem is if you are playing to a delusion to begin with, you are doing the trans person a disservice. If you're making it like I'm perfectly aware that I am male,
mm-hmm.
and it is something that I struggle with, but it helps that the people around me treat me as female, as a woman, and it's more of a I know in the back of my mind that that's the truth. It's just more of a I don't need it shoved in my face every single day, and the people around me that care about me and treat me that way make it easier for me to get through, my day to day. But complete denial of reality is just fucking stupid.
When it comes to trans people, I got to be careful here because I do see, as you know, I see a very big difference between transsexual and transgender.
Uh-huh.
There's a huge fucking difference there, and I've made that point many, many times. People who are actually transgender, those who have dysphoria, who have that feeling, this is not the right body. I have nothing but sympathy for them, and I don't want to say play along because that's wrong. I will be respectful and caring and kind, but there's nothing caring and kind about telling you, hey, you will never have to have your prostate checked because you identify as a woman.
Exactly.
That's actually saying, hey, I hope you die, which is fucking retarded. And this was state mandated, fucking state mandated over feelings.
Well, it's just like with the WHO changing their standards on what transgenderism is.
Oh yeah.
They've reclassified it from a mental disorder down to a sexual disorder and literally, if you read the way it's written, it's because it was going to hurt people's feelings. They were afraid of stigma.
That's what all of it's been. All of it.
It's like, no. Arrgh.
This is a headache, isn't it?
I've mentioned this before. This is why the people who wear trans as a goddamn trend piss me off so much. This is not a fucking joke. This is not something to just be like, this is so cool. And people fucking struggle with this. The suicide attempt rate is fucking ridiculous. And you're gonna fucking I just look so cute in this. Go fuck yourself.
But one time when I was a 12-year-old girl, I wanted to play baseball. That makes me trans, right?
Thank you, Campbell. All trans people are mentally ill and need help.
I agree.
Yeah. It is a mental.
You thought you were being edgy, but it's true.
Prospero says they were afraid of ligma.
Not falling for Prospero. Satsu got me on that once with the help of some
others.
I am a little stuffed up. Some Reason Vision in chat was asking why do I sound like I'm a little stuffy nosed. That I kind of talk a little nasally anyway. So
no sick Eve makes me sad.
I have a story that I brought up just because of you, Dax.
Ooh, do share.
Trump offered Pelosi and Schumer Skittles, Butterfingers, and Baby Ruth.
Woohoo! I will go vote for whatever he wants me to now.
He tried to sweeten the deal. President Trump handed out stacks of candy during his meeting with congressional leaders on Wednesday. Trump treated House Speaker Nancy Pelosi and Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer to M&M's, Skittles, Butterfingers, and Baby Ruth during their meeting over the ongoing government shutdown, according to congressional sources. Schumer said the president stormed out of the meeting during a temper tantrum. How are you not going to give him what he wants when he gave you fucking M&M's? Were they not peanut?
That was thoughtful.
That was really nice of him. Well, the president walked into the room and passed out candy. It's true, Pence said. I don't recall him ever raising his voice or slamming his hand. I thought the Skittles connection was funny.
I'm so happy though.
I have nothing to really add to this story because it's the same old stuff. We know this shutdown, one of them's going to have to blink, and they're not ready to do it yet. So we'll see what happens. But maybe next time, President Trump, you said this says M&Ms. You should have gave out peanut M&Ms. Nobody can resist.
I don't know. I mean, the peanut butter M&Ms are good.
Yeah.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are.
Everybody says that. They're nasty.
You're nasty.
Eat a peanut like a real goddamn American.
Eat a dick like a good homo.
Whoa.
But I'm not a homo.
Your hair is.
My hair is, and it'd probably eat a dick, but I'm not gay. My hair is.
Wait, what?
What?
His
I
hair
have
is
gay
super
Joke that
gay.
I've missed.
I have gay hair.
He does.
Oh, okay.
When my hair starts to get long, all I have to do is wet it, brush it back, and let it dry, and it goes poof into perfect hair.
His hair goes to Pride Fest.
It does. And without me, and then it comes back and tells me what I missed.
And sometimes it's covered in some stuff, and he's got to wash it first.
Yeah, you always have to wash it when it comes back from the Pride Parade. Why? Because those people walk around half dressed. Stop it. It gets my hair all excited.
That's not dandruff.
Dude, they used to have, I don't know if they still do, they used to have what they called the Greek Day Parade down at the Strip in Virginia Beach. And when I first heard it, I was like, there's a lot of Greek people here. I was young. I was very young. And then I saw pictures from the parade. I was like, I don't think I'm old enough to see these. There was a dude walking around in just a couple of leather straps, a tiny little ball cover with a 6-foot dildo coming off him. I'm like, I don't think I'm old enough to see this.
And how old were you when you saw this?
I was 12 or 13.
The wrestling gets you excited.
I was like, what are they proud of here? I understand Pride. I do. I just don't understand that side of it. Like, as you watch the Pride parades, and so, it's always the guys in the little shorts dancing with boots and a little neckerchief. I'm like, you never dress like that. Stop it. Stop it. Oh, man.
I mean, there are certain bars where you dress like that.
I've never been there.
You're missing out.
I bet the food is good.
There was kind of actually matching back to the previous conversation too. There was a clip that Miss London, you know who she is, right? YouTuber. Yeah, she put up on her Twitter of her interviews, like 30-second clip of her interviewing somebody at a Pride parade, and this motherfucker had like floofy pink hair. It was obviously a man because he had a beard and had a shirt on that said "they" on it, and I was just like, oh my god.
The they
And was
shirts.
just speaking in this super high pitched gay man voice, and I'm just like, and she was asking, so do you think you have to have dysphoria to be trans? And he's like, no, it's just whatever you want to be. And I was about to just punch the fucking screen.
Look, you can dress however you want to dress, but you cannot be whatever you want to be. Those are two different things. I will never be a black man who can dance well, no matter what I tell people I am.
But Robert Downey Jr. did it.
No, he did not. He didn't even look black. He just put on black makeup. I ain't never seen a black man that looked like that. Have you ever seen Gladiator movie? James Holly. I fucking love Airplane. Billy, have you ever seen Gladiator movies? Do you like Gladiator movies? You ever seen a grown man naked? I think that's my favorite line that he has. Because it's like, oh, fuck. Desperate government workers and other dependents on federal checks have opened GoFundMe accounts to try to raise money during the shutdown to pay for everything from baby formula to mortgages. Some have pleas like "Help, my mom" and "Shutdown has me drowning." Julie Burr, a contractor from Kansas City, Missouri, has collected $10,000, more than doubling her goal of $5,000. After she said she was a single mom struggling with 2 kids and appearing on CNN. GoFundMe has already seen about 1,000 campaigns raising more than $100,000 to support those affected by the shutdown. But most of the accounts aren't taking in much more than a few $100. Well, yeah, because most GoFundMes don't. Sorry. Yeah. A Coast Guard member, Janton Lewis from Staten Island, is seeking $4,000 for his bills and rent through GoFundMe. Sparkle? They name their fucking kid Sparkle? Sparkle Jones Hairston, pick a last name, just one. Stop being greedy as shits. Sparkle Hairston of Yonkers said she needs $10,000 in emergency funding during the shutdown because she lives paycheck to paycheck. She's picked up $70 so far. You need 10. Okay.
Love it.
You need $10,000 and you live paycheck to paycheck.
If I had $10,000 in like rent a month, I would. I don't even know.
Ain't no way the bitch is making 10 grand every couple or what, 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Ain't no. And if she is, why the fuck she need help? Learn what a savings account is.
There are plenty of corners you can go to at night, and you'll make plenty of money.
And a TSA worker from Elmont. What is LI?
Long Island.
Oh.
Hey, Prospero, how you doing?
Hi. Sorry, Dax invited me in because,
that's fine.
like Chaos, I was having a.
She was having some issues controlling her frustration, so I was like, what better way to vent it than to shove her in Monkey's face?
What? Since when do we use Elmont, Long Island instead of Long Island, New York?
Since Long Island doesn't want to be associated with it anymore.
Fuck y'all.
Since Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, who grew up in Westbury, Long Island, which is actually the Bronx.
No, she's from the Bronx.
Bullshit.
That's Sandy from the Bronx.
Yeah, but she grew up in Westbury.
Sandy from the Bronx. Why do I convulse when I hear her full name?
Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez.
So does Monkey, but it's different.
It is. It's great.
Twitch. I don't know. My neck cocks sideways, and I'm just like. Argh.
It's the most fun thing to say in the world. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez.
And she's got the whitest accent. She sounds like a white chick from like Long Beach.
Hi. My name is Sandy Cortez. And I'm like from Newport Beach. And
she doesn't have a New York accent. She doesn't have a Latina accent. She sounds like a really, really white girl. She sounds like a basic white bitch.
Prep girl.
Oh God! When she was on with Rachel Maddow, that was the first time I've really heard her talk at length where she's excited. Oh my God! It's like she should have said like every other second. It's like,
the dyke and the like, you mean?
Oh my God. But not everyone was sympathetic. Live within your means or go get a different job. So disgraceful to have you to resort to begging on GoFundMe, one person wrote. Well, you're a dick. Some of these people really do need help. The bitch who wants 10,000, she's trying to get over.
Yeah.
Right.
She ain't living paycheck to paycheck and needs 10,000 just to make up that paycheck. Come on.
Look at the average salary of most federal employees.
Like, come on, sweetie. You and I know better.
Yeah, no.
Because there's two kinds of federal employees: those who do live paycheck to paycheck, and then those who they make very good money, just very good money.
Well, the paycheck to paycheck thing is a little weird because of the healthcare is paid for,
yep.
Vacation is paid for, pension is paid for, unless she's a daily contract worker. How come you don't have beans and rice money in the cabinet?
Some people are really bad with money.
Yeah, dude, that's their issue, right? Though.
Yep. It's too many people live below your means, guys. Don't live within your means. Live below your means.
And if you can, save so that you can get to the point that you have 6 months of living expenses. If you can get to that point, man, even when you're not making a lot of money, you're in the candy.
Yep. Just something to fall back on. Let's see. Wow, why do I have what is this? I don't even know what that is, and I'm not sure I want to. Anyway, I was going to our hashtag when I got sidetracked there. Sorry, guys. And what is that hashtag, Jax?
MITAM.
Formerly Rodline says, how long till we have a man on a Tampax ad? Men can have periods. I saw a video on Twitter, or not on Twitter, on YouTube.
But they can't look like men, though.
Hey, Eve, I can just hear you.
What, Eve? I saw the video. That dude has periods once a month. And he has ever since he was a little girl.
The part always gets
No
me.
idea. If you can see me right now, just how much I'm convulsing. I want to punch a baby. It annoys me so much.
Yes.
It's stupid. It's just
Wait,
dumb.
are you gonna punch a baby before or after it's picked its gender?
God damn it.
Yeah, but it's
I am
a baby.
indiscriminate with my baby
They're
punching.
They're called babies, Eve. Please, they're called babies.
Babies. Oh my god.
Dax.
Yeah.
One Direction just posted on our hashtag 24 minutes ago.
Bastards. I'm gonna go look.
Dicks. You dicks. Apparently One Direction dragged me down. Official video has something today. Oh, they're very close to their goal of 760 million views on the YouTube, I guess.
Okay.
Fuck off.
I still didn't know they were still making new music.
I don't know. I thought they broke up.
I really was hoping they would.
Sorry, another yawn. Ocasio-Cortez votes to fund ICE, then attacks Trump for supporting it.
I saw that.
Makes sense. She's an idiot.
Yeah,
This is the one I saw her. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
She's already been bought.
Yeah.
That's the sign. She votes to fund ICE and then whines about ICE.
Yep. Well, when she was on Rachel Maddow last night, she actually said Trump should stop worrying about funding the wall and stop funding ICE.
Mm-hmm. And she votes for ICE.
So let me
voted
get
for
this
it,
straight.
bitch.
Cortez voted to fund ICE.
Mm-hmm. Isn't that great?
And nobody has like lambasted her ass over this yet.
No, she doesn't like to be fact checked. It's discriminatory.
Let's see. This comes from the Daily Wire. During her first few days in Congress, socialist Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez voted to fund immigration and customs enforcement, and then turned around and attacked the president for supporting the same agency. The president should not be asking for more money to an agency that has systematically violated human rights, Ocasio-Cortez said on Tuesday while talking about ICE. That was the Rachel Maddow interview. The president should really be defending why we are funding such an agency at all, because right now what we are seeing is death. Right now what we are seeing is, I'm sorry. Right now what we're seeing is death. What we're seeing is a violation of human rights. Ocasio-Cortez comments were confusing, given the fact she voted to fund ICE last week when she voted aye on the continuing resolution that funded the Department of Homeland Security, which controls ICE. Huh.
That's one of the 3,000 chambers of government she doesn't understand.
She probably thinks ICE is funded through the refrigerator fund. Because she's a moron. I've been waiting to read this one. I saw it in MSS News earlier, but we didn't get to it, so I'm happy we have it here. Backfired. David Hogg responds to Trump's immigration speech, gets blasted online. Speaking of idiots.
Yeah, he is.
Kind of missed this idiot though, because at least he was,
At least he didn't have the power to change laws.
Yeah, he's like a reasonable idiot.
just like a dumb kid, and you're just like, you're just dumb because you're young. That's all it is.
Responding to President Trump's address on Tuesday night, famed historian and immigration expert David Hogg. I think they might be being facetious here.
Yeah, where is this from?
This is from the Daily Wire. Real quick, thank you, Johnny Hellcat. Damn it, monkey, you beat me to the ice joke. I'm fast like that. Captain Jack, hey, nice to see you, bud. Thank you so much. Monkey, I have lost respect for you because you got a ginger in the stream and you have not made Dax hail the mighty glow cloud or the blue whale?
All hail the mighty blue whale.
There you
All right,
go.
what you got against gingers, though, fam? You know,
Don't attack
Mookie's
my ginger.
right?
Redheads are hot, dude. And if you don't believe me, go check my Discord. The very last picture of Leanne Decker, where she's sitting there, her leg. I'm not going to describe it. Check it out. You'll be like, yeah, I'll bang a redhead.
He'll remember and he'll subscribe it or describe it later. Trust me.
No. Don't make me go look. Don't make me take a break.
Oh God, no.
Stacy Dash.
Yeah.
No. She who will not be
Start
named.
calling it the dash.
What's wrong with Stacy Dash?
He likes her way too much.
There's no too much. Have you seen her?
I mean,
Yes.
she's not bad though.
She does not have a hole I would not stick my dick in.
Oh Christ.
Yeah, that's what you get for bringing up Stacy Dash.
Oh, Leanne Decker. Okay, yeah. No, I'd smash.
Right? I didn't even know about her till she ended up in my not safe for work. I was like, oh wow. And that last picture is like, wow, I like that. There's something subtle about it.
Subtle.
Yeah, it's just like she's sitting there and she's thinking of dirty things to do. And
Circa Zero, damn it. Welcome to Primal ASMR with Chaos Steve.
Where were we? We were talking about we were talking about the human Q-tip. Real quick, thank you, Brian. What do you call a hip-hop song that Donald Trump would make about immigration? Ice Ice Baby. There you go. Captain Jack, thank you. I hate gingers because they have no soul.
Hey, fight me. Eve has a soul.
Well, I was going to argue that I was married to a black woman for 5 years, so I stole some of hers while I was there.
There you go.
She got it in the divorce. It's all good.
Yeah, she gave me a piece of her. I mean, I figured she's black, so she's got a little extra soul for the both of us.
See, the great thing about gingers is they have no soul, so they'll try to suck yours out.
Oh my God.
Don't let them.
I'm just saying that there's an upside there. Let's see. Responding to Donald Trump's address on Tuesday night, famed historian and immigration expert. God damn, they got me again.
That's so good.
David Hogg, who was admitted to Harvard despite the fact that he reportedly got a 1270 out of 1600 on the SAT, while the bottom 25% of students admitted had an average score of 1460, decided to weigh in on Twitter, pontificating, "Remember, no one is illegal on stolen land. #Trump address."
What a maroon.
What is this part? Hogg does have a history of making rather outrageous remarks. Last July, he mocked President Trump's tweet in which Trump warned Iran President Rouhani, is that how you say his name? Rouhani? Not to threaten the United States. Trump wrote to Iran President Rouhani, "Never ever threaten the United States again, or you will suffer consequences the like of which few throughout history have ever suffered before. We are no longer a country that will stand for your demented words of violence and death. Be cautious." Fuck yeah, America, bitch. That's what you do when your dick is bigger. You like, let's measure. Let's measure. Anyway, Hogg tweeted the same message to President Trump, ignoring the fact that he was threatening a sitting president. To U.S. President Trump, "Never ever threaten the United States again, or you will suffer the consequences, the likes of which few throughout history, blah, 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 blah." Because David Hogg is a fucking moron. Last August, Hogg decided to wield his gun expertise by tweeting that the NRA is pulling strings to increase gun sales in a record low year.
It's only Obama that gave us 8 straight years of growth in gun sales.
That claim was debunked by Stephen Gutkowski of the Washington Free Beacon on Twitter. Hogg's habit of making pithy statements that make no sense also included this gem on gun control back in November. "Imagine saying the only way to stop shark attacks is with more sharks."
Oh, for God's sake. Oh.
Well, if the sharks are bigger and would eat the sharks that are actually attacking the people, and not eat the people, sure, yeah, I'd say get more sharks.
Yeah.
Thank you, Captain Jack. Do you like white supremacy or fright supremacy? Fright power, my friend. I was on. I got to be on Ghost Poo today, and Ghastly was on there. It's great. I like talking to Ghastly. I've only got to do it 2 or 3 times.
He's hilarious.
He's funny as fuck.
Yeah, see, that's an open invitation, my friend. If you wake up this early, just give us a line, and we'll hook you up, and you can come on the show.
Yeah, he is so quick.
I really want to get him and Drunkle together on Lords of
yes.
the Night to see if we can actually make Scribe's head explode.
Well, that's why I said it would create a Scribe singularity.
Yeah, it would be great.
It would just-
Those two are both just so quick and so funny.
Scribe would give up the Dr. Pepper and just go straight for the Jack.
Yep. No
Poor
Pepper Jack
Scribe.
tonight, just Jack.
Yeah.
That poor baby.
Let's see. Hogg's tweet about the stolen land engendered a flurry of responses. This one says, stolen from whom? The land on which I was born was stolen from the Apache by the Comanche. I'm sure you can trace that lineage of conquest back 10,000 years to the Clovis people. Statements like Hogg's imply a reductionist racism, as though POC are all the same. Gross. Thank you.
Yes.
Somebody else said peak wokeness. Another one, are these the insipid platitudes that get you into Harvard these days? Oh God. Yeah, I hate that whole stolen land thing. Sorry guys, that's how the world worked.
Have you heard Polly's rant about Harvard?
No. He started to go into one and we changed the subject. I think we changed the subject to boobs.
Of course you did, and I bet it annoyed the shit out of him.
No, he came right along.
Oh, okay.
No,
So it depends on what night it is, because sometimes he really just wants to get something out, and he'll just be going off about it, and then you guys will be talking about boobs, and he'll just be like, ah.
We're pretty. I mean, pretty laid back here. You can talk about what you want, but once boobs come up, man. I mean, speaking of boobs. Damn, I love that picture. Anyway. What? Why are you always sighing at me, man? We're not married.
This pause in the broadcast brought to you by Stacy Dash.
Miles Kinslow, thank you so much for the donation over on Streamlabs. Don't have much to say except Jim Acosta is a dick. Yes, he is. Kellyanne Conway's snipe at him the other day was funny.
God damn it. That was glorious. That was the best ego bash. Oof.
Yeah, guys, Kellyanne Conway was talking to reporters, and Jim Acosta said, will the president tell the truth tonight? And Kellyanne said, yeah, will you?
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck. And it's all on tape. It's beautiful.
Why would you say, will the president tell the truth tonight? Really?
Especially if you're Jim Acosta. I mean, of all the people to ask that question.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, you work for CNN, man. You've got a lower rate of telling the truth than the Onion. Thank you, Connor. Perhaps I've been living under a rock. What are your thoughts on TED Talks? I think there's some TED Talks out there that are really good. It's the TEDx Talks that tend to be a problem. Because TEDx Talks, pretty much anybody can give one. All you need to do is you pretty much set it up yourself. And TED will just come in and like, okay, we're kind of sponsoring this thing. The real TED Talks, they do some really interesting conversations on science and sociology and real people up there. It's TEDx where you get the enormously large bitch who's talking about how it's okay to be fat, and between each word she has to stop to take a 5-minute breather.
That was a great one.
Captain Jack, thank you so much. Good night, Vale. Good night. P.S. Fuck gingers. That's what I was saying earlier, man. Fuck them.
Hey.
Right in their holes that they'll let you put it in.
Oh, okay. The good kind of fuck them.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not even gonna.
You just their mouths are as wet as the next girls.
For the next girl-like object.
Oh my God. I am not even going to play play with y'all.
What? It's true.
Eve, have you taken the NPR sexism quiz?
Still winning.
My life.
Have you? There's a little quiz that NPR put up about how sexist are you.
Actually, I still have that on the Discord that Bear linked to me, so I'm going to link that into chat. Hang on.
Yeah, I was finally able to get into the real one. I sent it to Monkey. I am apparently toxically sexist.
I think if you're anything over 4, it's toxically sexist.
Yeah, I was pretty proud of my 4.33.
You guys are technically more of a anti-fem than I am because I got a 4 even.
Oh God, you're so gay.
Yeah, I guess.
I got a 4.83. Still haven't been beat. People keep trying, and you keep losing.
You got a what?
4.83.
Yeah, but that you do know that the 1.7, according to Terry DeMontis, is apparently because you allow me to vote.
It's because I allow you to get half a vote.
But yeah, I know. I was trying to edge my way to a full vote.
Many women have a quality of purity that few men possess. What
Yes!
I love it.
What kind of a statement is that?
A fairly incorrect one.
It's a big red statement.
It's because women are pure and men are suck.
Oh my God. It's a good thing I'm transitioning to a woman then, because
Formerly Rodline says, Ranting Monkey, will you be telling the truth tonight? Maybe.
Nah.
You'll have to guess.
you'll have to guess.
You'll have to guess.
Dorky saying she's taking the quiz. I'm looking forward to her answers too.
Oh,
Dorky is
God.
the only person I think who could beat me.
Yeah, maybe.
I could have if I fudged the answers, but I was actually trying to be
I mean,
honest.
If you answer honestly, I think Dorky's the only one who could beat me, because if you have ever talked with Dorky, she is a misogynist.
Yeah, she is.
I'm about a half a block behind her. I don't think all of my sex sucks, but
what's the highest score you can get on there?
5.
Oh, because people have been saying, who can get to 10? Yeah, no, there is no 10.
There is no 10. It's up to 5, and like I am 0.17 away from being as bad as you can be, which sucks because one of my answers is that men should take care of women or something like that is the question.
Mm-hmm.
I said strongly agree. And for me to get as high a score as I did, that means that is a bad question. Or was it like protect women?
Yeah.
Provide for them or something like that.
To get a job. Yeah.
I love this. When women seek to gain power by getting control over men. No, they don't, because they're not that ambitious.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
Yeah, they do, actually.
Reason says, then how did I get a 6? I'm guessing you cheated.
You cheated.
The line only goes up to 5.
I love the way they shifted some of them from partly agrees, somewhat agree, and got rid of the strongly agree on some of the questions.
I think you have to be full screen and then you refresh it, because I think after I tried that, I got the 5th option.
Oh, shit. Okay, well, I'll take it again, because I bet I can get a higher score.
Let's see. What else do we have here over on the what? That's cool. Oh, this was the one we read earlier. Naked woman chases off a burglar she found in her home by throwing her flip-flop at him. A woman was wearing nothing but a thong when Lee James broke into her bungalow home. After finding the 41-year-old intruder rummaging through her handbag, she screamed at him to get out before hurling one of her flip-flops at him as he fled over her garden fence. The victim told the court, I was in my knickers and he was in my lounge standing over my handbag. I was concentrated on getting him out of my house, especially considering the fact I wasn't wearing any clothes.
Are those code words?
I don't think so.
Well, I was wondering, knickers, handbag, house. You could.
I just want to know what kind of criminal is afraid of a flip-flop.
She looked like Rosie O'Donnell.
She had to have.
Yep.
Her titties had to have been banging off her knees as she ran at him.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you hurt me with plastic.
What is your gender identity? It's one of the questions on here.
Yeah. The last like 6 questions have nothing to do with the rest of it. It's
Please identify your age range. Why is 35 to 50 on here twice?
because it was written by feminists and they're not very smart. Now, I'm not saying this guy should have like done anything to this woman, but if he wasn't done going through her handbag, he should have kept going through it. I mean, all she had was a flip-flop. You're not a very good criminal, sir.
He didn't know it could have been a weaponized flip-flop.
But she'd thrown it.
She could have rubbed it under her armpit before she threw it.
Award-winning sex toy for women withdrawn from show. Laura DiCarlo said it had been invited to display its robotic OZ vibrator at CES. That's OSE. After winning an innovation award. Okay.
Dirty Sanchez makes a point. In wintertime, anybody that still has flip-flops are insane. So yeah, that's probably what he's like, oh shit, this bitch still wearing flip-flops. Get the fuck out of here.
There's an innovation award out there for vibrators. CES organizer, the Consumer Technology Association, which granted the award, said it had included the device by mistake and could withdraw any immoral or obscene entry at any time.
I'm apparently a horrible person.
What'd you get?
Hostile sexism, score of 2.5. Hostile sexism.
That's not bad. You're actually kind of you're almost a feminist.
Hostile sexism describes behavior that overtly threatens, intimidates, or abuses women, especially those who defy male-dominated power.
Is that just what it says at the top of all of them?
I guess. I don't know. That's what it says I'm ranking as, so.
I bet if you don't get a 1, they're instantly going to say, you're hostile.
The average man is a 2.24. The average woman is 1.6. I scored 2.5, so.
4.8, baby. In a statement to the Next Web, the CTA said the product does not fit into any of our existing product categories and should not have been accepted. We apologize to the company for our mistake. But in a statement on the Laura DiCarlo website, Miss Haddock states several examples of other female-oriented products included in the award category the vibrator was in. Oh my God. These are the, remember she said there were 2 female-oriented products. These are the products: 2 robotic vacuum cleaners, 1 robotic skateboard, 4 children's toys, 1 shopping companion robot. Looks like all of the women's interests are covered, right? She said. Our vibrator clearly fits in the robotics and drones category.
So it fits in the sex doll?
It's just it's a vibrator, and I'm not really sure. I'm not sure how it works, but it's award winning. For those of you women out there looking for an award winning vibrator, there you go. That's what one looks like.
It looks like part of a inner tube.
I'm wondering which side goes in where, because I mean, naturally it looks like this side should slide in, but this is thicker, so that could rub higher up on the. I don't know. I'm nobody's judge. Why does it have lights here? I don't know. I need to look this up and see how it works. Oh,
It's
I need
like
to
a
turn off this
lighted
before I do.
scrotum attached to the.
Let's see. Bose vibrator. Do we have a video?
people in chat are reacting to the fact that it's on PBS's website, and I just realized that too. It's on a PBS website. My money is my tax dollars are paying for this.
Yeah, and we're luckier than the Brits because of the BBC sucks more.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to see PBS get yeeted into the ocean, but the BBC is terrible.
Ever since Mr. Rogers left, it's not been the same. May he rest in peace.
PBS has done some good stuff. Since if it's like science, hard science based, but
And
not
they
much.
brought British television to the masses. I mean, like, I wouldn't even known that was a thing. I'd have thought that the Brits just watched our shit, but
Yeah, I would not have known Monty Python without PBS.
I was a nerd. We knew what Holy Grail was.
Yeah, but dear, I was watching Monty Python's Flying Circus in the early 70s because
so
I'm ancient.
Monkey is a higher score better, or
Higher score means you're more of a misogynist.
okay.
Yeah, I scored way higher than you, Eve.
We're saying 4.67 or a 4.17 in chat. So
I got a 4.33.
I'm so confused by this vibrator.
you're just still stuck on that.
Somebody needs to clip that. Honest to God. That belongs on Sinatra's soundboard.
Hey, Far.
I'm so confused by this vibrator.
It's due to hit the markets at the end of in the third quarter of 2019. They're now telling me that the G spot is just the internal side of the clit.
What?
That's what it says. I didn't make it up.
The internal side of the clit.
Yeah, where is that at?
Yeah, that's a separate thing. There isn't an internal.
This is how they said. Basically, the G spot is essentially the clitoris being stimulated internally.
Oh no, that's from inside the vagina.
But they're saying that you're stimulating it from inside.
Right.
That's not right.
Up and toward. Yeah, it is. That was the original G spot. Was up. It was on the high side of the vagina toward the clitoris, not down toward the non-existent prostate.
Oh, look, I found Lena Decker's Instagram. Follow.
Right. Where's the test at? Dax, do you have the link to the test again?
Sure.
Blushingly, she can explain why she knows this. It's why the finger curl when you're fingering a woman can get them off. When you tend to curl upward.
I don't curl upward.
Okay, well then, I don't know what to say.
He's doing it wrong. That's what you got to say.
No, I'm not going to say another fucking word.
Nobody's
We're talking about fucking, so yes, you are saying.
People like it. I'm just saying.
For God's sake, Dax.
All right, what else we got going on here today? Because that got me a little bit off track. Go
look at Stacy. It'll make you feel better. Yeah.
No, because then he's going to be so sad that he can't actually get to that fingering part.
Reparations for Black people should include rest. This was a good one we read tonight.
Ooh, nothing like playing to a trope.
Yeah, here, Dax, you didn't listen tonight, did you?
I haven't had a chance yet. No.
Let me clue you in here. Not only should Black people get reparations, we need to let them get more sleep because racism makes it hard for them to sleep.
No, it doesn't.
It does. That's what this told me.
I will prove to them by the amount of clock-ins that I have to go authorize because they're late. And guess who's late the most?
That's because they need more sleep, man.
Oh, no. They're 2 or 3 hours late. If they're not sleeping, that's on them.
But they need more sleep.
Yeah, well, they're not sleeping. That's their problem.
White people took that away from them.
Nah.
I think Dax is getting at that they're already getting that extra time. So
Oh yeah, they've got all the extra time in the world. Nobody does anything about it.
No. Black Americans are 5 times more likely than white Americans to get less than 6 hours of sleep per night.
Bullshit.
That's what it tells me right here.
They're
man.
fucking lying. I've never known more than. Never mind. That's gonna sound bad.
Let's go see their study. Racial ethnic differences in sleep disturbances. There's limited research on racial ethnic variation in sleep disturbances. This study aims to quantify the distribution of objectively measured sleep disorder breathing, short sleep duration, poor sleep quality, and self-reported sleep disturbances, for example, insomnia, across racial ethnical groups.
Did they include weight as a factor? Because the breathing thing is related to weight.
No.
Okay, I'm being sanguine right now. I'll stop. But that was it's.
you're beautiful, Prospero. Never change.
What else we got going on here? That's
Thanks, Eve, because I think Monkey right now is like, why did Dax let her on?
you're fine. I don't want to talk about Ocasio-Cortez again.
I'm so.
You're getting her out of your system?
No, I've done it like 4 times tonight.
Aw.
5 times the charm.
Well, this was just a story saying that no, she's not like Sarah Palin, and she's
Well, Sarah Palin actually is looking pretty good. There's more gloss on that apple than there was before. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez showed up.
Is that real? That can't be real.
Oh God, what are you looking at now?
It's a picture Evil One sent me. It says there are professional sex toy testers who study and certify sex toys. They are sometimes called dildoologists.
I didn't know that was the word for it, but I've heard of these people before.
Well, it's true. You got to have somebody who's testing it, but is that real? And fingers won't type.
I am so sorry I don't work for the NSA because your search.
Oh, my search history is just horrible.
Yeah.
Dildoology, the science of sex toys.
Oh my God. It's real?
Well, it's a slang term as for what they do. But this is a blog technically.
I guess that's better than pokey fun thingies. Ology.
Oh. There's dildoology, and then there's some links at the top here. One says toxic toy reference guide, reviews and guides, the big lube guide, and sex toy care and maintenance guide. What's the big lube guide? What to buy and why for happy genitals. Jesus. Happy genitals.
Sounds like something queer kids stuff would do. The Happy Genital Show starring Teddy.
Dorky says she got a 5 on the misogyny test. I'm not surprised.
So what we're going to take from this is not that Dorky's, would you say misogynist, or would you say she was?
She's a misogynist.
Okay.
She absolutely is. I'm surprised Dorky didn't get something that said, please wait, the police will be at your door soon.
She's a little bit more extreme than I, but she's not real fond of our sex.
Yeah, she's a sweetheart, but she doesn't like women, and she thinks women should be treated badly, which I like. I like that a lot about you, Dorky.
Spank me, daddy.
She's got choke me, daddy. She's a bad girl.
She just loves that word. She makes everyone say it.
Her husband's a lucky man. Safety.
Her vape pen's a lucky man.
What's that?
Her vape pen is a lucky man.
Hey, Hey, Prospera, you can't be
Yeah.
doing that husky voice thing here while I'm here, okay? 'Cause
Okay,
I can't
excuse
have you
me.
horning in on my ASMR market that
Uh,
I'm never going to get in on.
I beg your pardon, Eve, but my voice was naturally husky. So bite me.
On camera, hopefully.
Oh God, we can make bank.
Stacy says,
$5 now.
I'll be
Miss
in
Lord's-
Memphis in April, honey. Let's
Oh
get a
my
camera.
goodness.
Miss Lord's tonight, Friday and Saturday. Don't worry about it. You can always listen later if you want, or just catch the next show.
It's usually how I do it because I'm usually not available from 8 to 10 in my time.
Did I miss any super chats there?
Mm-hmm.
You're supposed to be watching.
I'm looking at for other articles, all right? Just, for once in a
Looking
while.
at
I do
porn.
that. I'm not, although I was watching Magog's video
Ooh.
earlier. That's pretty close.
Stacy.
Oh God.
If he can look at porn, I can look at Stacy.
I'm not looking at porn, Riri.
Did you call me Riri?
Eve
Yeah,
and
you
I
know
are
it's
just
retarded.
staring into each other's eyes right now, so it's good.
Oh God, I am so sorry,
Tom,
guys.
you must not have been here when I did the daddy voice.
It was awesome.
Thank you.
I got a 3/4 stiffy.
Woo! A little tweaking and I'll get you full mast.
There you go.
God.
Lady
Yeah.
Gaga issues apology for collaborating with R. Kelly.
Oh, get the fuck out of here. Collaborate with whoever you want.
You knew what he was doing. You probably touched yourself to it. Stop it.
Never
Unless
meet
you're
dress.
Imagine Dragons doing it with Lil Wayne, please don't do that again. If anybody watched
Sarah's
sorry.
not there. It says so. Sarah Silverman doesn't age. Yes, she does.
Oh, yeah, she does.
What the fuck are you talking about? Especially without makeup on, the woman looks like an old shoe. I'm not being mean there either. She does.
If you want to
She
look at
looks
her back when she was cute, go look her up on the Mr. Show. She's
Yeah, no, they
adorable.
put up pictures of her where she's got like on 4 pounds of makeup. Like, come on. Man allegedly assaults lesbian couple at Seahawks game. That's not very nice. 34-year-old Tacoma man has been accused of harassing and assaulting a same-sex couple at for their sexual orientation at a Seahawks game. J.D. Harp III. I hate when people have a third.
Their nipple.
Just drop the third. Just go back to J.D. Harp. Nobody will confuse you with your
Oh,
dad
no.
because he was junior.
I'm kind of, I don't know if I should say, because there was a buddy of mine that I had when I worked at FedEx, his name was literally the letter N and the letter T.
Nice.
Oh, no, it gets worse. He was a junior.
Really?
Really.
Awesome.
And it was just like,
Um,
how?
that's just lazy.
Yeah.
Why do so many people come on here and say the phrase when I worked at FedEx?
Because FedEx employs a lot of people, especially if you live in the Memphis area. Like half of Memphis has been employed by FedEx at some point. Yeah, I shucked boxes for 8 years, so.
J.D. Harp was charged last week with assault and malicious harassment, which is Washington's hate crime statute. He posted bail, but a King County Superior Court judge has since increased his bail and issued a warrant for his arrest. Police say Harp harassed 2 women at CenturyLink Field in Seattle December 30th, making comments that included anti-gay slurs. Are there pro-gay slurs?
Maybe a little. I don't know.
I feel like it wouldn't be called a slur if it was pro.
Maybe.
You don't need the anti there. It's just a gay slur, you idiot. Police say when Harp returned to the section with a beer, he grabbed the breasts of one of the women and threw his beer on her. Her wife and others intervened, but police say Harp then punched the woman in the face. Police officers used a taser to stun Harp during his arrest. You know, maybe cut out the beer at ball games.
Oh, please, that ruins it.
I feel like drunk people beating up lesbians for no reason ruins it.
Yeah, it does. I know, but is it the beer to blame, or is it the asshole that gets drunk and does it to blame? I mean,
Either way, I don't care. I don't want the asshole there. They ruin it for me.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, my problem is that that's going to prohibition. So all the other people that were there that didn't do things like that can't drink because one asshole.
Oh, it's not just one asshole. And you could go to a bar and watch the game.
Yeah.
No need to beat lesbians. They beat each other already. That's true, but let them beat each other, and don't be a man who's trying to grab a lesbian's breast and then punch another one because they're trying to get you to not be a dickhole.
I'll fight you on this, monkey.
You can fight me on it, but you'll be wrong.
Well, no, I won't.
Sure
Because
you will.
taking responsibility away from the drunk that cannot behave themselves.
Yeah.
And putting it on all the other people who can go and have a beer while their kids are there drinking a Coke, whatever, is punishing collectively for one asshole's nonsense.
I'm
right.
You're not right. Think of it like going to McDonald's.
This isn't McDonald's we're talking about, though.
Why can't it be treated the same, though?
Don't shift the scenario.
I didn't shift the scenario. I was just pointing out that there's other places where adults can exist without alcohol. It's not a punishment.
But that's
it's just
not
what's done.
Oh no, you are.
It's just not what's done. If we made it so if that's just not what's done, then it's not a punishment.
You're comparing apples to asteroids.
I'm comparing apples to apples.
Dax, what are they arguing about?
No, you're not.
I'm not trying to pay attention because it's too funny.
Well, it's like if somebody goes to a ball game. That's not the same as going to McDonald's.
What's so different about it?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I've watched a baseball game at McDonald's.
Let's ban all alcohol everywhere. Because
No, you can have it in bars. Go to a sports bar. Get as
in
drunk
bars
as you want.
only, though.
Oh, you can do it at your house, too.
Oh, okay. So now we're back to a 80% prohibition on drinking in public.
No, you can get drunk in the street for all I care. Just not at a ball game where I'm trying to watch it.
That's not
Why?
the fault of the alcohol. It's the fault of the drunk.
Well, I'm not blaming either of them. I'm just saying get rid of both.
Well, what you're doing is you're limiting the freedom of people to do.
No, you can do whatever the fuck you want outside the stadium.
You were such a scoldy old woman. Honest to God. I'm a 60-year-old cultural Christian, and I don't give a shit whether people drink at ballparks.
The only reason I don't give a shit if people drink. I give a shit if people ruin my good time. And every time I've been to a ballpark, every fucking time, there's literally sections of drunks who just ruin it. Just fucking ruin it because they won't sit down and shut the fuck up.
I have to agree with Monkey on this one because I've been to several like that too.
Yeah, so have I. And then have laws about drunk in public and enforce them and don't let them get waived at sporting events.
Who gets to decide what's drunk? How drunk is drunk?
A certain
Breathalyzer level.
blood alcohol level?
Yeah.
Breathalyzer. Do they have to blow into a breathalyzer before they're allowed to buy another drink?
Yeah, that's fine with me.
I mean, you can go and buy them at a store, so yeah, it should be pretty easy for big corporations to get a hold of a breathalyzer.
You don't find that intrusive at all?
Nope.
No more so than prohibiting.
Well, I mean, okay, so you wanna limit people's stuff, but then you don't want to check on I don't understand. How is that intrusive? If it's one of those, if you want to buy a drink at this location, then you need to prove that you're not smashed so that you're not annoying our fans.
What keeps the police from seeing that breathalyzer when you drive home?
Well, because it's a private
Oh,
corporation.
now
they
we're
have
getting
to have a warrant.
constitutional on it.
I am.
Excuse me, but
There's nothing unconstitutional about a ballpark saying we're not going to serve beer here.
oh no, that is a private choice of a private business.
Indeed. Forcing people to take a breathalyzer, that moves into the Fourth Amendment territory, don't you think?
Yes, it does. But
why don't you agree with me?
But what you initially said
is that I don't want ballparks to have beer.
Was that you wish
You just
that
agreed with.
I would argue that that part doesn't apply to a private corporation either. Like
Which part?
The part of the breathalyzer thing is like if you want our service, then you would need to take this breathalyzer. Otherwise, we're just not going to serve you beer.
Look, right, if you fucking drive a Hyundai, you should be fucking trebucheted into a wall. I just want to say that.
In the car.
Hi, Bear.
In the fucking car. You drive a Hyundai, you're probably a twat.
Hyundai.
If you drive a Skoda, you're also a twat.
But what about a Nissan?
If you drive a BMW, you're definitely a twat. Good morning.
If you drink beer in the ballpark,
no, if you drive a BMW, you're not a twat.
No, you're a colossal prick.
Yeah, you're actually a cunt.
Bear, we have a question.
Well, in England, twat also means cunt. So.
Bear, focus.
What blood?
We have a question.
Look, I've just spent the last fucking hour in traffic, mate. I'm angry.
A twat and a cunt are the same thing over here too, Bear.
Yeah, it's all good.
Excellent.
But what about a cock? You could be a cock too.
She's derailing us. No, the question is it okay for a stadium, like a ballpark place or a soccer stadium or whatever, to breathalyze its patrons if they are too rowdy and it's become a problem?
If it's not publicly funded, yes. If it is publicly funded, then you're getting into Fourth Amendment.
I say drink Diet Pepsi like a real American.
Nah, just kick them out if they get too rowdy.
I have Diet Pepsi in my fucking refrigerator, but it doesn't mean I don't want to have a beer at the ballpark.
Well, they should be able to have a beer at the ballpark. Wait. What is so special about a beer at a ballpark? Why do you need to be getting drunk at a fucking game? I don't understand this.
Why would you run the risk?
I was going to get drunk at a game. I said I was going to have a beer.
Why do you want to get rowdy, take off your top, and scream?
There you go.
Look, what they should do
if I took off my top, you would blind yourself.
They should go out to the car park and make sure none of them are driving Hyundais or fucking Skodas.
What is this, Top Gear? I mean,
he was stuck behind traffic with one of these little pricks.
Yeah, behind a lot of bad Hyundai drivers.
Oh, I'm mad. I'm doing a fucking road rage video today.
And now you are a road rage video.
Exactly. They should have given me a fucking, mate, a fucking. I think it was a Vauxhall that fucking came over that little bridge. Fucking didn't even bother to slow down. Just went boom straight past me. Could have hit me. I went wanker. Fucking. Oh.
What would your sister have said though? Because doesn't.
Oh, my sister would have got racist.
Fucking Packy.
Yeah. Yeah, you never seen somebody so fucking racist until you see my sister behind the wheel of a car. Fucking hell. You fucking dirty Somalian cunt. You dirty Paki bastard. You fucking horrible black cunt. Fucking Hidera.
Whoa.
That got dark. So to speak.
Hey.
Hey.
But yeah, if you're in a ballpark, you should probably check what they're driving first.
So only people who drive.
I think everybody at the ballpark except for me should be strapped to their chair with a muzzle.
Yeah.
I think everybody on the road except for me should be allowed to drive.
Monkey, it's in good faith that I'm arguing with you. I don't understand the prohibition turn where I think people who misbehave in public should pay the price for misbehaving in public. There are laws against drunk in public. There are laws against abuse and assault. Otherwise, then you can march it down the line. Why should anybody have a gun unless they need to have a gun? You can have your gun at home.
You can bring a gun to the ballpark. I've never had a.
You don't care
I've
about
never-
the guns at the ballpark, but the drunks.
No,
at the
I've never
ballpark.
had a fucking game ruined because somebody was shooting their gun.
Well, you know what? I'm not going to touch that one. Go ahead.
Oh, thanks, Eve.
It's just no. I understand what Monkey's saying though. It's like you're taking a huge risk when you go to a ball game, and you know there's going to be alcohol. But especially if you're the guy that kind of mean drunk, but you just got to have that beer, and you're surrounded by people, and you know you're going to get pissed off. You're the asshole in the situation. You should face the penalty.
Right, but you shouldn't penalize everyone else by saying, "Well, you just can't have beer because this guy over here is going to be an asshole about it."
But
No,
why do
that's-
you need beer at these places?
Right. That's my question. Why do you need beer?
Because some people like to cut loose and enjoy.
Okay.
themselves.
What?
Do it at your
Then
own
why
home.
not
You
beer?
can't bother
Why
somebody
not
else.
beer at McDonald's?
Oh, for God's sake.
Don't do it at McDonald's.
That's McDonald's choice whether or not they want to serve beer, and they just
Exactly.
choose not
So
to.
if I can talk,
They
They
like
do
to
in
run a
France.
family establishment.
so if I can talk the stadiums into not serving beer, then why would that be any different?
If you could, arguing in good faith, talk.
I am arguing good faith.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Cytotron said, "Thanks for answering, Monkey. Soothing voice puts my cat at rest. I do what I can.
So he makes your pussy sleep.
No.
I put pussy at ease. I have for a long, long time.
If they choose of their own volition not to serve alcohol, that is their choice. To
Mhm.
have them forced not to is authoritarian.
No, it's
How
private
about I
establishment.
get to bring a gun, and anybody who acts up like that, I get to shoot?
I think it's fair.
That's no, actually, that's murder.
That's fair.
It's not murder. Not if we make it a law.
If we make it a law, you're right. It isn't.
See?
But
There we
Sounds
go.
like Monkey would have really
Excuse
enjoyed
me.
back in the day at football games when it was just the terraces, and the only thing to stop fucking fans killing each other was a little shitty fence.
yeah,
I wish there were more stadium collapses when these assholes act up. I think they'd be like, "I'm not going to the park anymore." Then other people could enjoy it.
well, since you're arguing from moral authority, I'll ask you this: what gives you the right to impinge on people who are not doing wrong?
I'm not. I'm the one arguing for beer at McDonald's. What are you talking about?
You were not,
You slidey bastard.
and that's fine. But at no point did you actually make an argument for beer at McDonald's. You have
I
been
did.
sliding.
I asked
You've been
why-
sliding the goalposts all the fuck over the baseball field.
There's no goalposts at a baseball field.
No,
What are you drunk? Are you drunk?
I.
This is why you can't have alcohol at the baseball field.
This is why.
Christine Morster in the chat says, "All right, Bev, wasn't it Russia where it got really bad during a match?" Yeah, it happens a lot at soccer games where where the fans will either kick the fuck out of each other or invade the pitch.
Why do y'all
Russia,
play
did
that
she
gay
mean
shit?
Liverpool?
What?
Did she mean Liverpool when she said Russia?
To be fair, the rest of the world plays that gay shit.
No, the Russians are really, really fucking bad because they get straight up fucking racist. Well, Eastern European countries in general get really fucking racist with black players and stuff,
And
and it
football lads
always
don't?
ends up in violence.
And football
Zombie
lads.
Teddy. No, McDonald's doesn't serve beer because people like Prospero don't want them to.
I don't care if they serve beer
I
personally.
did not say that. At any point did I say that.
You said you don't like McDonald's having beer.
I did not. I did not.
She's getting on her nerves now, Monkey.
I didn't know. I don't care.
Is
I
it just
don't care.
McDonald's or do you hate Burger King too?
I
What about
like.
Wendy's? Can they
I
have
like-
a frosty beer
Oh, look, honey. I like flame broiled meat.
with your beer?
Prospero, there's no point trying
Yes.
to.
Yes,
I think-
Dinah,
I think
we need beer at
Oh, I
Chuck
know
E.
that.
Cheese. That would be awesome.
I know it, Bear. I just, I think people should get heroin at Chuck E. Cheese.
They need it.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Fentanyl. Adults get fentanyl patches. Kids run wild. Perfect.
Thank you, thank you, Terry Diamandis. Monkey and Prospero for best comedy duo on YouTube, and Johnny Hellcat. God damn, Johnny Hellcat. I'm pissed drunk. Are you at a ball game?
Monkey.
Or at McDonald's? Yes, sir.
I had decided to quote tweet your harasser again.
That fucking bitch.
I have said, excuse me, madam, but can you please stop harassing my older disabled friend? What you are doing is ableist and discriminatory. I've asked you before and have witnessed you continue to behave in this manner. Stop.
Did you see the one that I quote tweeted last?
I'm just gonna. I didn't even bother to look at what you two were arguing about because it's usually bullshit.
We didn't argue. She didn't like something I said. I think about, was it Cortez? No, it was about the story we read earlier about the pap smears for dudes.
Oh yeah, we looked at that yesterday, didn't we?
And she said, "Mrs. Hoover, what's a tabloid?" And so I made a little poem for her. I wrote, "Stalker is stalking me. Can you really blame? I'm a sexy monkey. I'd probably do the same." And instead of actually responding to that, she went over to her feed and wrote, without mentioning me or mentioning me specifically, "I don't care if shitlords bitch about me being a stalker or whatever they want to gaslight me about. If they don't like when I comment on their stupidity, they can just block me. They're dumbass, my freeze peach. Pride just won't let them."
My freeze peach. Oh,
Yeah.
I fucking hate that so much. My free speech. Oh,
Yeah.
fuck off. The left can't meme.
Yeah, they're fucking retards. And like, I'm supposed to block her because she's fun to poke fun at? I don't think she understands how this is working.
Mm-hmm.
No.
It's like everybody always says about Riley Dennis. It's like they're trying to drive me off the platform. It's like, no, we're not, because if we did that, then we'd have nothing to laugh at. We want you to keep being stupid.
There was some hate speech in the chat a second ago. I had to deal with it for you, monkey. You're welcome.
Well, thank you.
Uh-oh.
Had to deal with
What happened? What did he do?
He said his hate speech, mate. No one needs to see that.
Claxton, what'd you say about Bear?
Without further ado, guys.
This ain't ghost poo, mate. I ain't got to put up with your shit.
By the way, you had somebody in chat that was claiming that you stole words from the Aussies. So
What words did I steal from
No,
you?
the Aussies are fucking retarded. There's a reason why we sent all of our criminals there.
you know, you can take that up with that was what Rico. What was the numbers?
Riccio.
Richo.
Riccio.
It's
Richo.
Rico. See that?
It's Richo.
No, it's Rico.
It's
He gets
Richo.
mad if you call him Rico.
Oh, then Rico.
Dorky's from Australia.
She's a criminal as well.
Says Peter.
There's a reason why we sent all these people to, like, you know, Nopopia, otherwise known as Australia.
No popia.
Yeah.
Police in Canada can now demand breath samples in bars at home. Ooh. What about at the ballpark?
Oh, this is great.
Check your Discord. Not safe for work. Yes, sir. I'll be happy to. Let's see let's see. Oh, Stacy. Scroll down to see what's new. Oh yeah, that is a nice picture of her. Look at them nipples just barely poking out. That's so sexy.
Are you done?
Not yet. Give me a sec.
Just at least mute if you're gonna fap, please.
Oh, I will. I will. Don't worry.
Thank you.
I'll put Dax in charge and walk away.
Done it before, he'll do it again.
You ever notice that Australians are just slowed down Cockney?
I don't know what Cockney is.
It is a bit.
Hi,
Hello, governor.
Oh, okay.
In London, you can.
Oh shit.
Slow
Sleepy
that
Doodle
down,
asked
and what you
the
get,
wrong
you get
question.
Australian.
What's that?
Sleepy Doodle asked the wrong question. Dork Oracle, why do Aussies and New Zealanders sound the same?
Oh my
I'm
god.
standing between you two
Fight,
right
fight,
now.
fight.
Dorky gonna kill you?
Most Australians would kill you.
You give
Monkey
me
can't walk.
actually live in the Shire.
I can walk. I just don't do it very well.
Monkey hobbles.
I do kind of, yeah. It's not
in the
pretty.
sexiest way possible.
It is not attractive. I was trying to find something here to share with y'all. Where did that go?
My lovely.
I hate nothing. Bear, how come you don't sing more, man?
And why don't I sing more?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You have a beautiful singing voice. Mine
thanks.
sucks, and I still sing.
Barry White, please.
Ain't get enough of your love, babe.
I'm gonna just delete some more hate speech.
Oh, God.
He's the hate speech monitor tonight, guys.
Yep, it's my turn.
Where the fuck it? Oh, god damn it. I lost it. I hate when that happens. I know I retweeted it. You Twitter, fix your shit.
I heard you say Australians are a bunch of gays.
Just dress like an emu and the Aussies will run away. That's fucked up. We're too full to bring her on. You guys got to be nice to her. No, you don't.
We really don't.
She knows what it's like around here. Dorky, when was the last time you were choked during sex?
Magnificent bastard. That's a timeout. That is definitely a timeout.
I didn't
Oh,
even
what
get
did
to
Maggie say?
Mags. Oh, what did you do to Mags?
He
Oh, that was
deserved
nice.
it. He did ultra mega hate speech.
Oh,
You're lucky I didn't give you 7 years.
Look, Bear's here to keep me from getting kicked off YouTube, guys. So
Mm-hmm.
doing his job. He doing his
Oh, no.
Normally, I would take your wrench away, but this is fun. I have taken Bear's wrench away before.
It has happened, yes.
It has happened.
I got genuinely triggered.
I mean, I could read out what Mags said.
What did he say?
No.
I didn't see it.
you don't need to read it.
Oh, I will.
No, you won't.
I rate
Yes, I
Bear as the
will.
fosters of YouTube content creators.
Right,
Oh, so you guys love him. They
I
love Fosters in Australia.
that for the record, Bear, that was Eve.
Oh, Dorky, last night. Congratulations.
Kick.
I'm disappointed she didn't say this morning.
I'm disappointed she didn't say right now. It's happening as I type.
It's hard to type.
This is like Fosters. Aussies do not hate Fosters. That is a damn lie that's been spread online. They drink Fosters like milk. They even put it in their cereal.
They put it in their soup, dear.
They do. They do. They like it in their soup. And I don't know why Cocoa Pebbles and beer just doesn't go together in my world, but hey.
That's the reason why they don't sound like us anymore.
All that Fosters.
All that Foster's in the heat, it just slows the Cockney down.
There you go.
You heard me when I'm drunk?
Yes, I
I'm
have.
rocking it out.
See, look, they're all talking about how much they like Fosters now.
I know it's Australian piss. I don't know why they like it so much.
My
Let's see.
handy.
Wow.
Yokatu says, those are loving words. Foster's is my favorite drink.
What?
Browncoat Bose says, Foster's Australian for the best beer ever.
Ooh.
RJ says, I'm going to chase you with Foster's because I love it so much and I want to share. Dork says it's UK beer. Is that why they like it? They want to be close to the homeland? All right.
I have no idea.
Bear, did you sleep tonight?
Yeah, I slept for a few hours. Yeah, just
Cool.
about. My sleeping pattern's starting to get fucked up again.
I've noticed, man. Yours is getting as bad as mine.
Mm-hmm. Like I managed to kind of reset myself for a period of time for like a week, and it's not good, dude. It's getting bad again.
Yeah, Christmas kind of fucked you.
No, it wasn't really Christmas as such. It's January.
I I hate January.
January's a bad fucking time.
Brown coat, I never lie, and RJ, I don't drink, especially not at a ballpark. January is just depressing, man.
Month.
Coming out of the holiday.
Yeah.
It's all brown and nasty out. It's summer over there in Australia, though, right?
Yes.
Do you think they have it a little better there because they come out of the holiday and they got sunshine and little brown midgets running around?
No, they get depressed after the 4th of July.
Our like the UK does.
What was that?
What?
What?
Did you say?
What?
I said you guys get depressed on the 4th of July.
No, I don't.
Come on,
I like
man.
fireworks.
Look.
I
We're
don't.
friends. We can hug it out, man.
Oh,
I'm not annoyed.
That wasn't annoyed. I'm not annoyed.
Nothing's wrong. I'm fine.
I'm very happy that America exists.
No, you're not.
Aren't you sad though that your ancestors didn't come across?
Which ancestors? I have a lot of different.
Well,
blood
ones
in
that
me.
would have made it so you were born here.
Nah, it's fine.
Uh-huh.
That sounded vaguely resentful.
It did.
Nobody believes you, Bear.
Just admit you resent America.
No, I don't.
He wants to
I resent the
resemble-
Canadians.
Well, don't we all?
Everybody resents the Canadians. Even Canadians resent the Canadians.
They're too fucking polite.
They're a problem.
Can you do a poo from The Simpsons? He's a cartoon. It'd be hard to get my wiener in there.
Thank you. Come again.
Thank you. Come again.
I'm not really good with an Indian accent.
Oh my god.
Bear is.
Hello, my friends. Welcome to my shop. I'm doing 2 bottles of Lambrini for £3 a pop.
It's a good thing no one online knows. It's a good thing no one in my real life knows anything about my online persona because
Your
Would they
persona
like
or your
hate you?
persona?
my online persona.
She said persona.
I heard her.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Dax.
What?
Do you remember that conversation the other, I think it was on one of Bear's streams, where the lady was saying that all the people that she watches, her friends, or her one friend thinks they're all Russian bots.
I vaguely remember that. Yeah.
She was on one of the shows. It was either Monkey in the Morning. I think it was Monkey. No, not Monkey. Lords of the Night, or Ghost Poo. And she said her friend listened to a little Monkey in the Morning and said she really doesn't like me and wants to report me.
Yes.
Yeah, delusions. Yeah. Her friend also thinks that I'm a Nazi.
You are a Nazi.
I did not see that coming.
But you voted leave. You're a Nazi.
Of course, I'm a ill-informed bigot, Prospero.
Of
Anyone
course.
who doesn't want to be part of a major group with Germany is a Nazi.
Yeah, it's so peculiar. You know, it's a bit like, what are we going to do about the Irish border? Well, create one in the sea and let the EU Navy take care of it. Oh, wait. Dax got it.
I don't like Europeans very much.
None of us do.
You're European.
No, I'm not. I'm British.
Oh, God, don't call
part
a
of Europe.
Brit European.
If I have to be a millennial, you have to be a European.
Bluff.
Facts don't care about your feelings, Dax. Right?
Exactly. Shut up, you European piece of shit.
No, I'm British. We're not part of the mainland, therefore we're not.
They've never been part of the mainland. They're not Europeans. They're British.
No, they're European.
They're
You're
European.
British.
Britain is in Europe.
Fight me.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
That's like saying
Let's
the
see.
Falklands is Argentinian. It's just not.
Let's look this up on Google. What continent?
Oh,
is
Google. Yes, Google will tell you.
England.
Yeah, don't be evil, monkey.
What? I'm not.
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
you
look at
listen
that.
to-
Europe.
Oh,
No, God, I don't care what
It's-
Google says. I
Well,
fight
it's not
me.
just Google. It's also geologists and the people who make maps.
I find it funny that an American is talking about
I
geography.
don't care
Hey,
what
you
they
leave my
say.
geography alone.
I probably know more about geography than the average American, so you can go ahead and try me if you'd like, but you're gonna lose.
Do you know that the Caledonian Mountains are related to the Appalachian Mountains geologically.
Did you know England is part of Europe?
Do you have any idea what I was trying to tell you?
The England is part of Europe?
No, that the Caledonian Mountains, those would be the Scottish ones, are geologically in the same time frame as the Appalachians.
That doesn't change that.
England is an accidental fart that we shot into the Atlantic.
Whoa.
But it's part of it's. I can see it right there in the map of Europe. It's like right there.
They were part of a European Union.
Let me help you out.
That is a political union, motherfucker.
Yeah,
Of European countries. Look, see all the white there? That big splooge looking thing?
Where are the Faroe Islands? I don't see them.
The Faroe Island Gap, you mean? The Faroe Shetland Island Gap.
Yeah.
They're very small.
Yeah, I see the little dot now.
See?
Very, very small.
Yeah, I'm sure.
This.
Fucking rough seas, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Yes, it's part of this.
It's not.
It's not. What is it? Asia, Africa? What is that part of? Or are you your own continent?
We are
Britain.
Atlantic Islanders. We're like the Ascension Islands.
So
You're
are
European.
you saying that Japan is not part of Asia?
It is not, no.
No.
Is Hawaii part of the U.S.?
What?
Yes.
Less so than England. It would be part of Europe.
God damn it! What about my peeing?
What?
I'm not sure. Circus, what? Y'all got.
I'm a fucking Atlantean.
Do you know how long I've been awake, man? You got to be.
God damn it! What about me peeing?
Oh,
European.
what about me
Get it?
peeing? I get it.
Oh, look, Dirty Sanchez, another one who seems to think that America won World War II. Hilarious.
We did.
No, you didn't. Russia
Yes,
did.
we did.
No, you didn't. Russia did.
Yes,
The Allies did.
Russia did.
It's the easiest way to put paid to this. The Allies did. And sadly, Russia was one of the Allies.
Sadly.
Well, I mean that. Because the Yalta Conference was...
I would argue that we were the reason Russia didn't just bowl over everybody in Europe. And
Yes, you are correct, Eve.
So
we still won it for you.
yeah, so
The American intervention in World War One was why it was stalemated, because extra bodies came over and made for a bad peace.
where's STA when you need her?
But
The UK's in Eurovision. So's Australia.
Okay, he's got a point there.
But they're not on the continent.
They are their own continent unto
They are. They actually are their own continent. You guys are not.
but the U.S. did make a significant contribution to the defeat of the Germans.
Significant. We fucking pushed them little bitches right back into their shithole country.
Fucking get involved though, didn't it?
Yeah,
What's that?
All bags.
It did
Yeah,
take
because you
us.
couldn't handle your own fucking problem, so you needed us to come
We
save you.
thought you could do it, and then we're like, God damn it.
Well, they really can't. I guess we'll come help.
They
Bear-
got this shit handled.
Bear being in the Navy. Do you know anything about Admiral King, the fleet commander for the Atlantic for the U.S.? He was an Anglophobe, and it was one of the reasons that we were delayed.
I thought the primary reason was that because of World War One, it was very, very unpopular to the American people.
Yeah,
was.
but
The
Admiral
isolationism.
King was a hideous Anglophobe, and it was why so many merchant mariners lost their lives. He did not want to get involved at all, and he, being fleet commander for the Atlantic, had a voice. And FDR, sorry, all those people that loved FDR didn't know the fuck what he was doing. And he had a very recalcitrant, isolationist group of people.
Wait, are you only this way because he like denied your advances in that age?
Oh, wow.
I beg your pardon, Dax.
You can beg it, but you're not going to get it.
Prospero, do you know anything about the relationship between Winston Churchill and FDR?
A bit.
Where they poofed us.
They had quite the amusing relationship. Apparently, FDR had the horrific experience of witnessing Winston Churchill exit a bath or a shower naked.
Oh, dear God, that would be a little bit scarring.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Just a tiny tad.
I mean, love Winston Churchill, but the man, you know, he looked like as if he was a fucking bulldog licking fucking piss off a stinging.
Yes,
No.
I mean, Churchill was not attractive, nor was FDR. So if it had been reversed.
People says, all right, Bear, admit it. Just come over and be a citizen. We're trying to get him over here. We're gonna dress him up like a Mexican. And bring him through the southern border.
You don't need to fucking do that. When I was in America, they fucking thought I was a Mexican.
He'd pass.
No, we got to get you a white T-shirt and
a fucking sombrero.
No, some chinos, no shoes.
Si, senor.
And you're gonna need like 6 more kids.
And he needs to learn to say pendejo properly.
I can't
Pendero.
I've tried to imitate Monkey's impression of saying Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. I can't do it.
Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez.
I rate Bear in a sombrero. That would be great.
Just walk around going, Arriba!
There you go. You did it.
See, you got it. You'll fit right in, and we'll get you some free healthcare in New York City. It'll be great.
Oh no, I don't want to go to New York.
You could work for Ocasio-Cortez's like private staff.
Yeah.
No,
you should come here, man, so you can have snow in the wintertime and hear me bitch about it. No, I think you'd like it here in Michigan, man. It's nice.
We're going to America, bitch.
If you hate yourself.
Yeah, we're going
I was gonna say you call it a shithole, Monkey.
It is a shithole. It's Canada light. It's fucking horrible here.
Yeah, Virginia's a nice, Monkey.
Oh, I love Virginia. I miss it so much.
I know you do. I wish I could transport your entire family here, because that would make you and Lady Monkey be like, "Yay, we can go now."
I was really hoping, because my daughter's a CPA, hoping she'd go work for the federal government, and then we could all move down to Virginia because it's right outside of DC. If the Richmond area is where a lot of these fucking DC people live anyway.
They're getting closer. They're not quite, but I know your father-in-law is like a half hour north of me.
Yeah, he's closer than where he lives is actually the richest playground. It's where he made all his money, was putting in well systems for rich people.
Isn't he up like around Lake Louisa, or
he's around Lake Anne?
Lake Anna. Okay. Yeah.
Which is a lovely lake heated by a nuclear power plant.
Yes, it is. We have 2 of them up in that area.
It's actually really nice. You go into the water and it's like 85 degrees. It's like,
North Anna nuclear power plant. And then we have the Surrey one. Yes, we named our counties after England, and then we fucked y'all. Bear, sorry. Well, we did.
Michigan, weed's legal. Yes, it is now. Unfortunately, there's a lot of counties who are trying to ban it themselves, being dickholes about it.
Bet you live in one of them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go live with Dax.
Yay, basement buddy.
Because
Dax doesn't need you to help him get down the stairs.
Weather like that matches up to the seasons.
We have weather that matches to the seasons.
Where do you live?
In Virginia.
Virginia's nice, man.
There are a bunch of ponces up there. You don't want to go there.
Up there?
I saw Fallout 76. No, thank you.
That was West Virginia. That's where people marry their sister.
That's at the Greenbrier in West Virginia, for Christ's sake. No.
You hear how loud they're crying about this? It's definitely not a place you want to go.
Virginia.
No, West Virginia is a shithole.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is. It is a shithole of inbreeding and meth. That's all it is.
It's actually a very beautiful state. If the people would just leave.
Equal
They
wedges.
can't leave. They're so inbred, their feet go in and they can't walk.
It's why they walk with a limp, because
They've got 12 toes on each foot.
in the hills, they can't walk.
Even one says, I live in West Virginia.
That explains a lot about you.
Almost heaven.
Is your sister good?
Sister fuckers. Yeah, it's just, Virginia's very nice, actually. We have seashore, we have a bay, we have big cities.
I don't
And
like
as long as you're not living in Virginia Beach when a hurricane hits, it's not too bad.
Not too many of them hit Virginia.
No, there's only been like 2 in
Yeah.
the last like 50 years. Get fucked, monkey. West Virginia's beautiful country. I'm sure it is.
It's a beautiful state. It's absolutely physically gorgeous. But Charleston's kind of like
It's nothing but hills. It's horrible. It's fucking horrible.
It's gorgeous. Have you seen the new River Gorge?
Yes, it's disgusting. They need to blow it up and flatten that whole place down.
Oh God, you like
You just need to flatten the whole fucking place so you can grow stuff there. What about Illinois? I actually like Illinois, but
yeah, great Flatlander.
what's wrong with flat lands? That's where you grow stuff so you can eat and live.
Do you know that Virginia has enough agriculture and wildlife to support itself?
Well, Virginia does. West Virginia doesn't.
Prosper, are you banging like the governor of West Virginia?
Excuse me?
I mean, you seem to be sucking a lot of West Virginian dick right now.
She's trying
How
to get a
much
baseball stadium put in.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that West Virginia craft beer.
How about North Carolina? I haven't spent much time in there. I've only been just inside.
It's beautiful. It's also a beautiful state.
Here we go again.
Oh, shut up, Dax. Okay, dude, you don't have to tell me where you live, just what state you live in.
I live in a shithole state.
Yeah, you live in Michigan?
No.
Michigan's a shithole state. I'll admit it.
No, I live in
There's
Wisconsin.
parts of it that are beautiful, but it's a shithole. Don't come here unless you hate yourself.
Dax?
I said where I live just now.
People were talking.
Okay, fine. Oh, I live in Wisconsin.
Oh, cheesehead.
Oh,
You knew this.
darling. That's adorable. You live in
That's better than West
southern
Virginia.
Manitoba?
So you're gonna be up there by fucking Badger Man
Does he live near me?
when he eventually did. I don't know. Did he ever end up moving to the States? Because he was talking about it for a while, and then I haven't talked to Badger in a while.
Evil One says, I have a ski resort in my backyard.
Yeah.
And how many toes do you have on each foot? Be honest.
Oh, good God. Have you ever gone to Harper's Ferry, Monkey?
Harper's? No, I can't say that I have.
Yeah, well, leave West Virginia alone.
C12, I told you.
Oh,
It's amazing they have that many fingers and can't count.
Well, that's why they count on their feet.
I know, right? Evil One, does she prefer to be called sister or ma? I'm Evil One, I love you. West Virginia is a shithole, though. I'm just saying. It's nothing but fucking mountains. I hate mountains.
I love mountains.
Fucking hate mountains.
well, then Colorado should be the worst shithole.
Colorado is a shithole. And you know what? Colorado's such a shithole. They're about to legalize mushrooms in Denver
Ugh.
to help those poor people deal with what they have to live with.
Well, I'm for legalizing drugs, so that sounds good to me.
That's why you like West Virginia, isn't it?
No,
All those years finally catching up with you.
no,
The 60s were an experiment, all right? Just admit you lost.
no.
Evil One says, what's a West Virginia girl say after having sex? Get off me, daddy. You're crushing my cigarettes.
Whoa.
Cryptic
No.
was trying to sell Colorado to me.
Did you buy it?
It's like, come here, it's awesome.
It depends on what part you go to. If you do go towards Denver, anywhere in the mountain, I hate mountains. I fucking hate them.
They remind you of
I hate
stairs.
mountains.
Because they go up and down.
Because
You
he
ever
has
climb
to
the stairs?
climb them, and he's
Thank
not good
you.
at that.
No, I'm talking about just in theory. Why do you hate
Yeah.
mountains?
There goes Johnny.
Thank you, Johnny Hellcat. Mountains are equivalent to stairs to
Right.
monkey. Look, I've always hated them. I don't like them. Give me flat land.
Well, you would love fucking Kansas or Oklahoma or Nebraska.
Those
It's-
are all the names.
I like Iowa. I like Illinois. Lots and lots of flat land in these places.
Monkey doesn't like hills, is what he's saying. Like,
Nope. Don't.
the reason why Monkey doesn't like it is because there's no disabled access.
That's right.
Well,
It's-
Bear,
they're
Handicap
ableist.
accessible.
They're
Bear
ableist and they all fuck their sisters in mountains.
Bear, it's about 500 miles from one end of Nebraska to the other.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I
Which
will tell
is-
you, driving across flat land is boring as fuck.
Yes, it is.
Like, oh, look, another cornfield.
Or look at all the suicidal bees on my windshield.
Yeah.
The distinct smell of cow.
Come to my state, the driest state on the driest continent, no hills. Oh, Evil One says, I sent you a photo of my backyard. Let's see.
Just don't send us pictures of your basement. We already know what happens there.
That's actually kind of what my backyard looks like, except for it goes up instead of down.
Pup, you're about 2 inches from laying your chin on my tit, and it's gonna hurt when you do.
Nice.
Punch,
Get
punch.
it, puppy. Get it, puppy.
No, she just like rests her chin on my chest, but they're very sensitive. So
Has she accidentally ever licked your nipple?
like,
Accidentally.
yes, I don't know.
It's not an accident when there's peanut butter involved.
Well, I was going to ask about the peanut butter.
God damn it. No, but she likes to do this thing where she walks up and just puts her paw on my chest, and she always manages to hit my nipple somehow.
Does she prefer Skippy or Jif?
Peter Pan, braid peanut butter.
Peter Pan.
I don't know what's your favorite kind of peanut butter, sweetheart?
Oh,
She
goodness.
peanut
We're
butter.
talking about nipple peanut butter now.
Yeah, don't
Yay.
answer that. Just whatever you do, don't answer it, Eve.
Nipple butter.
Ew.
Prophet of drunk says, so is Wyoming a shithole?
Yes.
Have you driven through Wyoming?
See, Evil One, you know the jokes. What do you call a truckload of West Virginians? A full set of teeth.
Dax, have you been in Wyoming?
I've been to all but Hawaii and Alaska.
Have you driven across Wyoming?
Yes.
And you think it's a shithole?
It has nothing. It's nothing. It's just ranches.
So you can't appreciate like the drive along the Wind River Range?
She's very judgmental tonight.
I know,
Mhm.
right?
I am merely inquisitorial, not judgmental.
No.
One
you're
could
just-
argue it's you guys being judgmental, but
You'd be wrong.
Thank you, Eve.
Do you like Ronald McDonald? Would you freak out if you saw Ronald with a beer?
I am going to find you and I am going to put stairs
I will find you and I will meme you.
everywhere.
On that note, guys. I
No
think we're
ramp,
gonna
no
wrap
state.
up.
No ramp, no state for monkey. That's it.
Whoa. I am the lord of the ramp no state, and I get to decide who comes in.
Well, don't
That's
let
true.
him have one.
As long as there's a toll to enter the ramp no state, and Monkey knows what he has to pay to get in.
We'll jack the price.
Evil One says the toothbrush was invented in West Virginia. If it was invented anywhere else, it would have been called the teeth brush. Indeed.
Oh.
And yeah, we are going to wrap it up here, guys. Chat, thank you guys so much for coming, and I cannot thank you enough for the super chats. I can get ramen. I had ramen just before we started. Stop it! Stop it! Ain't nothing you can do about it.
Get some help.
You get some help, Dax. Just let it happen. Johnny Hellcat, thank you. Can you imagine how salty Ronald or McDonald's beer would be?
you.
Oh God, yeah.
Guys, this is shill time. If you want to shill anything, throw it in the chat, and
You
we'll
should
start
give
with
James Colley a wrench.
what?
You should give James Colley a wrench.
No.
Why?
Is he
Because
going to
of the-
abuse it like you do?
He's a good boy.
Yeah, he is, but why?
Yeah, he is, but why?
Because he's a good boy.
Now, can I finish my outro? Don't you have a show to do?
Are we doing a show?
Are you doing a show today?
I haven't decided on whether I'm doing Breakfast with Bear yet.
Oh, come on, do it.
Uh,
We're
Anyhow.
all here and waiting.
Eve, is there anything you'd like to shill today?
I'm putting it in chat, Twitter, YouTube, and I'm gonna show them minions as well.
There you go. Dax, anything you want to shill?
I don't know, Bear. Do I have anything to shill or what?
Your
Oh
mum.
shit.
But, well, I could shovel my mom.
Get to it then.
Oh,
Bear, anything you'd like to shill today?
Subscribe to Irate Alex. And follow my Irate Alex Twitter account as well. It's at Irate Alex.
Send
There
him all
you
the
go.
gay porn.
Do not send me one.
Send him all the gay porn.
You guys are making this very difficult.
Thanks for coming, guys.
We're not done yet. Prospero, is there anything you'd like to shill?
yeah. Eve shilled the minions, so I'll rest on her laurels.
Yes,
right.
I'm hosting minions tomorrow night, or actually it would be tonight, so because it's 4 a.m. Oh god.
Woo!
That's 5 for me. After this, I'm going to crawl in bed. Guys, I will be on Lords of the Night tonight on Satsu's channel, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. We'll be over playing an unscheduled 7 Days to Die after that on 2 Cents Plus. That's just me and him playing again. Come check that out. Lots of fun. And we hope to see you there.
Wait. Did
What?
you say unscheduled?
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
just
they-
scheduled it.
They don't usually
No.
play on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Yeah, but
they-
technically speaking, he scheduled it now.
Yeah, I know, but he's really wound up into this and he's trouncing on the minions.
Excuse me, Dax.
Yes, sir.
There's no scheduled time.
Oh, so you just schedule the day?
Well, the day is listed.
So it's a schedule then.
Shh, just let it happen. Everybody, thanks for coming. I seriously, it's amazing to me. You guys show up every day, and especially after you had to hear about McDonald's not having beer.
Oh, bite me.
The fiends.
Thank you, guys. Love you. We will see you next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Good night.
McBeer.